Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Decided to do a little bit of a different edition this morning. We're staying at a hotel, and why not, on my way to work, stop by the Stanley Cup, because that's what the Edmonton Oilers are trying to achieve right now. And through the first three games, we definitely did not see that. The Oilers falling to 0-3. They did not look like the team that went to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals last year, but finally, last night, we get our first glimpse of a team that could possibly get back there. A 4-3 overtime victory for the boys last night. I was just completely exhausted yesterday, just did not have the strength for a video. You would have been literally watching me head bobbing and closing my eyes as I'm trying to get through it. So I thought this was just a much more interesting idea. Why not wait till the next morning? Have a nice little backdrop for the video. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the traffic here, everyone heading into work this morning. But yeah, I thought this was a much more fun way to do the video after the Oilers finally get their first win of the season. Like I said, 4-3 in overtime over the Philadelphia Flyers last night. It was a comeback effort. They were down 2-0. Connor Brown, game number 4, gets his first goal of the season. Felt so great for him, because the last thing Connor Brown needed was another long goal-scoring drought to start the year, but he gets it in game number 4. Adam Henrique got the Oilers on the board first, though. Connor Brown tied it up. Evan Bouchard with the go-ahead. Well, sorry. No, they were down 2-0, and then they were also down 3-2 into the third period. Important to mention. And Evan Bouchard tying it 3-3 in the third period, and then Leon Draisaitl gets the overtime winner. A little bit of a controversial call. I think a few people thought Connor McDavid should have been called for a penalty immediately before Draisaitl scored that goal, but the Oilers have been battling the officiating, it seems, all season so far. Last night was no exception. Just, I don't know what it is with the officiating this year. I mean, we all complain from year to year, but this year has seemed especially bad. The Oilers getting a goal called back again last night. Missed calls. It was a parade to the penalty box. It felt for them for a while, although it did turn a bit for the Flyers heading to the penalty box as well. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just two sides trying to work out the early season issues, but hopefully it does improve here throughout the year. But I know as Oilers fans, we always seem to have a thing against the officiating, but the Oilers' struggles this year were almost entirely on them. I don't want to blame it too much on officiating. They were playing terrible aside from that. So to see them come back last night from 2-0 and 3-2 deficits, like I said, to get that 4-3 overtime victory was really special. I know one of my subscribers is in town, flying in, got to see the Flames game and the Flyers game, so I'm just happy giving you a shout out here to see you get the win last night for you and your father, I believe, that was here visiting with you. So yeah, guys, just great to finally get that first win of the season. I didn't think we was going to take till game 4 of the season to get it, and for a while watching last night, I wasn't sure if it was even going to happen last night. So it's a step in the right direction for this team. They need to keep it going. A lot of building blocks there. Seeing Leon Draisaitl score, getting his second. Would like to see Connor McDavid get off the schneid there. I'm sure he will have his usual 150-point season or whatever it is, but I think we saw last year the Oilers' early season struggles cost them home ice advantage in the Stanley Cup Finals, and if they had had home ice advantage for Game 7, this cup might have been ours last year. So definitely did not want to see the Oilers struggle even further to start this year. So getting this first win, I know it's just one win, it's just one step, but it feels extremely gratifying to finally get that first win, and just hope the boys can get this going so we can at least get back to 500, something like that. We're not looking at another 2-9-1 start again. We're not talking about Chris Knoblauch possibly getting replaced by Joel Quenneville, though I don't think there's any truth whatsoever to that rumor. And we can stop talking about early season trades for the Edmonton Oilers, because let's face it, if this team has to make any big moves, they're probably not going to win the trade at this point. You want to see the team at least try to figure it out to a certain degree, and then when the timing is right, bring in somebody to help the team, because they're probably going to lose any kind of trade or not come out the best of it right now, right? I mean, the biggest name out there right now, as I talked about yesterday, is Timothy Liljegren, and I don't think he's the guy that he could help a little bit, sure, but he's not going to be the big difference maker that I think the Edmonton Oilers really need in that top four right shot D. So let's hope this team can just get by, stay afloat, get some wins in the bank, and then further down the line, we can look for that big deal that can really put this team over the top. So, like I said, just great to see Connor Brown get that first goal. Great to see Adam Henrique. The bottom six has really been the shining brightest for the Edmonton Oilers so far this year. It is still pretty early, so still struggling to find the words a bit, but definitely better than I would have been last night. And yeah, Leon Draisaitl's got a pair now. He's got the overtime winner, so a couple big goals for this team. Nice to see Evan Bouchard get one that counts. He had a goal called back the other night. So yeah, guys, it's nice to get that first win, one step closer to that Stanley Cup, and I just hope the boys can keep it going here. So I think that's all I got to say on that one, guys. Battling officiating, battling some bad play, but the Edmonton Oilers with one big step in the right direction with a 4-3 victory over the Philadelphia Flyers last night. Just a little add-on to the video here, guys. I realized I recorded the whole thing. I didn't give a shout out to United Cycle. This is where the Stanley Cup is located. Most people in Edmonton probably know that, but if you're watching this from outside Edmonton and you're wondering, hey, where's that Stanley Cup? It is here, located at United Cycle on Gateway Boulevard, heading into downtown Edmonton. So just wanted to give them a shout out. Amazing store, love it here, and this is where you can find the Stanley Cup in Edmonton. Let me know your thoughts on the game, on the season so far. What do you think the Edmonton Oilers need to continue to do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. See you soon, guys.